This is James Caperton. I'm here at NASTC's annual conference, and I'm joined by one of our oldest partners. This is Chuck Naab from Orange Commercial Credit. And let me clarify, that's our partnership with Orange Commercial Credit. It's one of the oldest, not that Chuck's one of the oldest. Chuck, thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so tell me, how long have you been at Orange Commercial? For a really long time. How long have you been there?
Almost 25 years.
25 years. Now, Orange Commercial provides factoring services for trucking companies, correct?
Yes.
And now, you primarily work with NASTC members, or you're our point person there, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about NASTC's relationship with Orange Commercial Credit and the history of that.
Well, it's been going on for about 25 years.
Okay.
I approached David when he didn't like factoring companies.
Yeah, sure.
And it took a long time for him to look at our system, our factoring agreement that takes all the traps out of factoring for your members.
Yeah. So one thing that I always say when I'm talking to members and they ask about our factoring is, we as a partnership have removed all the gotchas, and I do think factoring gets a bad reputation because there are so many bad characters and bad actors in that space.
Yeah, there's still a few bad actors and bad agreements.
Sure.
Lots of them have learned from other factoring companies that you don't have to trap your customers into an agreement.
Sure.
And that's what our agreement has and always will be set up.
Yeah. So what do you see as the big value to Orange Commercial Credit with your partnership with NASTC?
So, as I'm saying, I get to work with both NASTC members and the general public. And your members are way more knowledgeable. We know that we bring them on, they're going to stay around. Unlike some of the other ones that we bring on that haven't gone through a program like yours, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah. So you feel like you get better quality carriers from
without question.
Yeah. So you mentioned some of the trappings and stuff, and if you were to talk to a carrier that hasn't signed up for factoring and they're needing that sort of service, what are the things that they often overlook or don't see in the contracts that jam up or cause problems for carriers down the road?
Well, like I mentioned, I've been with you guys for almost 25 years, and 25 years ago we were sending our security agreement via FedEx.
Mm-hmm.
And since the invent of DocuSign, people don't read their agreement.
Mm-hmm.
And I remind people, you need to know what you're signing, because some of the pitfalls, number one is, how long is your agreement?
Mm-hmm.
Ours with you is 90 days, but there's no minimums. You can pick and choose what customers. Sometimes you sign up with a factoring company, if you didn't read the security agreement, you're in for a big shock when they tell you got to factor every single load.
Yeah.
And they control your business. Some of these agreements, it's really hard to get out of.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you have to factor all your receivables, how can you ever get to an end? Because they won't let you out until your last customer pays.
Yeah, sure.
So it's almost impossible to get out of a factoring agreement like that. The only way you can get out is to have another factoring company like me buy you out.
Sure. Do you feel like small trucking companies, by partnering with an association like NASTC, are better set up for success in the industry?
Oh, without question. Like I said, we deal with both sides, me mainly NASTC, but we see the drop-off rate, the error rates. It's just two totally different types of customers. You guys educate your customers. We know when we get them, we know we're getting a good quality prospect.
That's great. That's great. Well, so it's been 25 years of partnership. Hopefully looking forward to the next 25.
Yes, sir.
Chuck, thank you very much. Appreciate
man.
your time today.